Welcome to the Community Animal Research Environment, CARE, or CARE. Animals serve as an important role in biomedical research, and animal research helps to cure serious illnesses and conditions in both humans and animals. Here at CARE, students have the opportunity to visit 3 areas to learn how to build habitats for lab animals, how to take care of lab animals, and how and when lab animals are needed for research. So let's start visiting these areas. Over to the left, we have the Habitat Builder. Let's go there first. In Habitat Builder, students are shown 3 habitat containers for animals in which they are to furnish with the materials on the counter. Clams are earned if all the containers are furnished correctly within 2 minutes. In this example, I have a rat cage, a pigeon cage, and a frog tank to furnish. Quickly as I can, I move the items on the counter to the cages. I move the items one by one. It may sound easy, but the clock is ticking. And unfortunately, I have yet to earn any clams in this room because I am too slow. However, I am learning what is needed in each habitat. Let's go back to the lobby. Then go to the door all the way on the right, Critter Care. In Critter Care, students are responsible for determining the proper care for lab animals based on their animal history. Here, students can select to take care of fish, frogs, pigs, pigeons, or rats. Let's check out the fish. In order to earn clams, students have to successfully take care of 4 of their chosen animals. Here, I have to take care of 4 fish. To start, I click on one of the tanks. That gives me a closer view of the fish. It also gives me access to the equipment that I might need to take care of the fish and an animal history on this fish. Clicking on the animal history, I see that the tank was cleaned 1 day ago, the fish was fed 1 day ago, and the filter was changed 8 weeks ago. Based on this information, I can now determine the steps needed to take care of the fish. I decide that the tank needs to be cleaned, so using the brush I drag it to the tank. Then I change the filter by dragging it over to the tank too. My tank changes to look clear, and I tag it green, showing that all is well. My results then show up. It shows what I did right and what I did wrong. Oops, I forgot to feed the fish. Since I need all 4 animals to be taken care of successfully to earn clams, I go back to the lobby and re-enter to try again. Are you wondering if I've been successful taking care of all 4 fish? Well, you may have already guessed, I need a lot of more practice. Let's make our way back to the lobby and go to the 3rd area, AALAS Solitaire. See it? It's in the middle. In AALAS Solitaire, students are to group relevant cards together to understand how the scientific process is used to cure disease. To start, a disease card is shown over the right top corner. Then, students have to find the cards that identify the correct impact of the disease, the experiment that might be used to try to cure the disease, and the testing ground that might be used for the experiment called a vehicle. I'll show you how to play. My first disease card is acute lymphocytic leukemia, cancer of the white blood cells, the blood cells that fight infection. I look over the 10 cards to find the impact card that goes with this disease. I picked this one, most common cancer in children. Next, I look for the experiment card that goes with this disease, and I choose this one. Study how an animal's genes determines if it's likely to develop a cancer of blood cells. Last, I look for a vehicle card and decide to try this one, testing on animals. If I'm correct, check marks will appear and a new hand will be dealt. I continue correctly making groups of cards, and finally I earn some clams. I have now shown you the 3 areas within CARE. These activities obviously can be part of science curriculum on animals, habitats, diseases, and experiments, but it also can be used as a basis of a lively debate regarding the ethics of using animals in laboratory experiments. CARE is sponsored by the American Association for Laboratory Animal Sciences Foundation. This concludes the tour of the Community Animal Research Environment, CARE, CARE of Whyville.